need help. What can I say?
Apparently his mom got scammed for trying to pay for his legal fees. So according to his mom, she sent crypto to someone claiming to be his lawyer because nothing says legitimate legal transaction like sending crypto to a random wallet address.
Vitali genuinely believes he can buy his way out of the Philippines, that he can just throw money at the situation, say, oops, my bad. Here's some cash. Let's all move on. And here's where it gets even crazier. Today's update isn't about Vitali. It's about his mom. Yep, you heard that right. The guy who's been out here harassing everyone on camera is finally facing some karma. But it hit his mom first. Now listen, getting scammed is never fun. But when your wealth is built on toxic streams, disturbing stunts, and shady money, maybe getting scammed isn't just bad luck, it's a consequence. So here's what's going on. Reports claim Vitali's mom got scammed while trying to pay his lawyer, possibly using crypto. This popped up on Reddit in July 2025. The post says she lost a chunk of money, but there's no real detail about how it happened, how much was lost, or what platform was involved. Some Redditors even believe she could be stretching the truth, trying to drum up sympathy so people send donations. Why? Because Vitali was her main income source. Honestly, that theory doesn't sound too far off. There's a decent chance she's using this story to raise funds that might go right back into paying Vitali's legal bills. Let me ask you something. Is anyone watching this even remotely interested in donating to Vitali? Exactly. Not a chance. Even his closest friends probably wouldn't throw $10 his way, not after everything he's done. Now, others think she really was targeted, that all the stress around Vitali's situation made her a sitting duck for scammers. And I'll be real with you, that's the most believable explanation I've heard. She's under pressure. Her only income's gone. She's crumbling under the weight of it all. I need help. Oh my God, did you see that? Her crying after losing the money. It's heartbreaking. But let's be honest, they created this disaster themselves. They invited the chaos. Even Atosi spoke up about it. He questioned how Vitali and his whole family are just unraveling day by day, karma playing on loop. Apparently, his mom got scammed trying to help him pay legal fees. So she sent crypto to someone claiming to be his lawyer. Because yeah, random crypto transfers to strangers are definitely how real legal work happens. It's sad, really. She's part of that generation that still falls for things like this. And the sadder part? She's in this situation because of her son. Vitali dragged his own family into this mess, and now they're suffering the consequences. I fully agree with Atosi. At this point, Vitali is scrambling to get out of the Philippines, and his mom's doing whatever she can to help. They're in a bad spot, and like people say, when trouble finds you, it doesn't come alone. That's exactly what's happening to Vitali. There was no reason for him to go to the Philippines and pull off these attention-seeking, disrespectful stunts. He could have used his fame for good, made millions, hundreds of millions even. But instead, he torched it all for a few likes, a few bucks, and some temporary clout. You already know from my past videos, neither America nor Russia wants him back. Word is, Vitali's deportation is on hold because no country wants to take him. Now, he and his family are desperately looking for some affordable country to invest in, just to score permanent residency. So the Philippines has somewhere to deport him to. And here's the kicker. He didn't just end up in jail. He wanted to go. 1 million right now. I went to jail for 60 days. Know what happened? What? Best thing ever. I left with new prank ideas. Every video I posted after that hit 1 million views. Out of every bad situation, I pull something positive. So if I go to jail tonight or today or for however long, I'm ready. My ass tight. Been tight for a while. I'm about to fire it up. Wait, what? Your what is tight? Guys, did you catch that? Like, is this guy for real? The stuff he says is just weird. But look, if the Philippines ends up sending him to a real prison, he's going to get exactly what he's asking for. In every sense. Let me know in the comments if you caught what I caught. I'm ready. My ass tight. I'm going to fire it up. All right, man. No more of those jokes. He genuinely thinks jail is his content farm. Last time he got locked up, every video afterward racked up millions. And for those who don't know, millions of views on YouTube can mean thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars if you've got the right sponsors. And Vitali, he had sponsors. So he probably thought, Hey, the Philippines is small, laws soft. Worst case, pay a few $100, walk free. He figured the chaos would land him in jail, news would spread, his name would trend, and then he'd be out, business as usual. He's done it before, in other countries. Then he'd come out, drop reaction videos, podcast interviews, more prank content, raking in views and money again. But this time, the Philippines flipped the script. You can see it all over his face now. Compare his old photos to how he looks now. This was a guy who used to live in luxury, party with celebs, throw money around like confetti. Now he's stuck in a prison cell that doesn't even come close to US standards. And don't forget, this isn't the first time he and his mom tried to use money to get out of trouble. We just got a breaking update. Vitali still believes he can just buy out the Philippines. Throw some cash, say sorry, and hope they walk away. And that attitude, that's not new. He's used the same strategy on the cool people he pranks. I totally agree with legal mindset here. The moment he realized he wasn't getting out of that cell easily, his brain froze. So he did what nuisance streamers always do. Try to buy his way out. Bribe someone. Fake a health condition. Call in favors. Anything to dodge consequences. But here's the thing. The Philippine authorities shouldn't even entertain that. If a content creator breaks the law, treat them like anyone else. Why should money let them skip justice? There's even another YouTuber who pointed out, in some Filipino prisons, if you've got cash, you can live in comfort behind bars. And that's wild. In the Philippines, like many developing nations, money talks, especially in jail. Vitali has two choices now: suffer in a cramped, sweaty cell with 40 guys, no privacy, terrible food, and nonstop danger. Or fork over mountains of cash to bribe guards for basic comforts. And what kind of comforts? Air conditioning, private showers, better meals, even Wi-Fi maybe. But that stuff doesn't come cheap. We're talking millions of pesos in bribes during his stay. And these crooked officials? They'll drain every last dollar from him. So ask yourself, if someone can just pay their way into a comfortable prison stay, is that really punishment? What's the point? A guy who made millions shouldn't be able to just upgrade his jail time. So if the Philippines is punishing him with one hand, but rewarding him with comfort on the other, then what are we even doing? If all this is true, I'm begging Filipino law enforcement, please don't let money decide who gets punished and who doesn't. Because if you do, you're telling the world it's okay to harass people for clout, as long as you've got a fat wallet waiting when it's over. And that is a message no country should ever send.